In my last post, I introduced the concept of the law of cause and effect, which simply states we choose how we experience life, nothing more and nothing less. We can either be at cause in life by choosing to take charge of how we respond to those not so nice circumstances that enter our life, or we can choose to be at the effect of life by allowing these same circumstances to manipulate us and dictate our responses to them. I don't suggest that we go around seeking these not so nice circumstances. Quite the contrary. I suggest we concentrate on bringing our best effort to life at all times. But when these unwanted circumstances appear, and they will, I strongly urge that we embrace them fully. Let me provide you with an example. Growing up in Chicago, I had very little reason to learn how to swim or go near any body of water larger than a bathtub. However, immediately after I began training to become a naval aviator, I learned that I had to pass a very rigorous swim test. Had I known this earlier, I never would have applied for this program. As far as I was concerned, water was for drinking, bathing, and cleaning stuff. That's it. The problem was that I really wanted to become an aviator and could not avoid this test that stood squarely in the way of accomplishing that goal. Then what I'll call a miracle took place. My mind suddenly switched from being fearful of this test and seeking ways to avoid it to embracing it and seeking ways to pass it. Rather than having tunnel vision and focusing solely on avoidance, I relaxed and began to see a number of ways to successfully deal with my problem and pass the test. After embracing the idea of learning to swim, I began looking forward to being in the water. It wasn't easy, but for some reason I didn't mind the hard work. I finally passed the test on my second attempt and went on to earn my wings of gold. It was a sobering experience that provided me a lifetime lesson. I successfully dealt with life's curveball by choosing my response to it. The alternative was to blame the system, curse the darkness, and walk around with a sense of impending doom. Since then, I've learned to do my best at all times, accept life on life's terms, and totally embrace any circumstance or situation in which I find myself. What's going on in your life? Do you ever find yourself in unpleasant circumstances or situations not of your choosing? If so, I urge that you stop resisting and totally embrace them by becoming one with them. This is done by learning as much as you can about your situation, spending time in prayer, meditation, or deep contemplation, whichever works for you, and then following the advice of your inner voice. The circumstances in which we find ourselves truly do not matter. It's how we deal with them that count. When we change our way of looking at a problem, we take power or become empowered over the problem. We're far greater than anything we have ever believed ourselves to be. We don't ask too much of ourselves. We ask far too little. Stretch your wings, my brothers, and fly. Take back your life. Are you at cause or effect? I like it.